Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Baba Is You. I'm still not in the mood to go back to that one puzzle that I left behind, so let's move on to a new area. Set the stage. Are we going to have a new word here today? Let's see. Robot is you. Cloud is stop. Robot on dust is cloud. Dust is float. Pipe is stop. Pipe eventually could be is shut. Flag eventually could be is win. We have an is open over there. Maybe it's going to be pipe is open. Belt is push, which is also not there yet. Text not push. Nudge. Nudge upwards. Belt is shift. Belt is not win. And there's a flag down there. Okay, so pipe is open and pipe is shut seem to both be important. Text not push. Okay. So, we have to figure out what nudge does, and this is the puzzle that's going to teach us, apparently. Belt is nudge up. Perhaps it means push, but only in one direction? No. It's kind of like move, but it already has a direction associated with it. That's kind of my interpretation of what we just saw. Alright. So if I could send objects upwards, if I were to send all the text upwards, that's not super great. I could get individual pieces of belt that I push into different places to send upwards. But then how would I eventually... Oh, the belts are not changing directions and they're shift. And so I could use that to push some text leftwards. Okay, let's actually just watch this go all the way up to is shut. However, there's that. So it can't move because text is push. I see, but there's a text is not push, okay. And if text had been not push, but I needed belt to be nudge. So I need to get all the belts in place at first. Okay. Except it's okay for is open to get pushed upwards. And it'll be okay for flag to get pushed upwards. But once I say text is not push, I won't be able to change it. So I need to... Okay, so I think I have ideas. I only have 3 belts that I can get at. Possibly 2 belts that I can get at, because I can't even get up here. Unless... No, belt wasn't pushed when I came in here, so I think I can only get at 2 bits of belts. So... what am I doing here? Alright, let's just experiment with the couple... Oh, and that when I push the belt... So... How am I going to... How do I do the thing? Okay, so suppose I did this and this, then broke belt is push, belt is still shift, but that's fine. Is it fine? Yeah, it's fine. I pushed the word nudge into a bad spot. Hold on. Okay. Don't do that. So if I said belt is nudge and text is not push. Oh, text is not push means it's only going to push one of the words too onto the other one. Of course. Alright. I've not figured out the strategy on this puzzle. And I'm not sure if that's because I don't understand all the implications of nudge, or it's just the rest of the puzzle. Okay, it literally took me 12 minutes of staring, but I think I just saw a behavior that I didn't anticipate. That all of a sudden is going to make everything make sense. I hope. So if I have a belt facing to the right over here, and I say belt is nudge and Texas not push, it's going to push is open and pipe all to the right. So that's a way to move text to the right that I didn't anticipate. And so if everything else was already kind of in the right spot, then that could be good. And so I would just need to get that text upward first. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So if I wanted to get that text upward first, don't do that. Let's have this like facing rightward down here. And another one, well, the other one, what direction is it going to face? When it phases through the text, I guess it wants to face upwards. So I would want this. It'll have text above me. No, I actually want it facing downwards, don't I? Yeah, I think I want it facing downwards. Okay, let's experiment. I'm really having a hard time visualizing this for whatever reason. But fortunately, I don't need to visualize it. I can just set it up and then watch what the game does. Okay. So let's get pipe as open formed. Then let's do this. Why did those go through and not... I guess they have to be one apart to right, because otherwise it already got shifted, and so it doesn't get shifted another time during this turn. So in that case, let's face this to the right on the bottom, and then face this downwards here. So there's one bit of space between those two actions. And then try this. Okay, pipe is open as been formed. And it reformed down there. Okay, and if I had waited for it to be one higher, so if I wait, pipe is open, pipe is shut. Okay. I just want to watch this one more time. So that one shifts it down, that one shifts the next one down, that one shifts the next one down, and that's shifting them all over, and then it says pipe is shut. Okay, so I can get to the flag is still not win. But I see how to do that as well. Okay. Okay. So that was that down there and that down there. Okay, so I can see where my belts are, and I do have a way to get another belt out for flag, and that's to do this. And so flag is a word that also needs to move to the right once. And so I just need to make sure that it is far enough to the bottom and facing to the right. But my words need to get there. I need this to get pushed upwards once, which I think means it needs to be right here. I can still get my words in there, right? So if I get the word belt, and then the word is, and then the word nudge, I think I can avoid and get around. Let's see. Yeah, this seems fine. I appear to have put that in the wrong spot. I should have moved it one to the right. Which does make placing all the rest of the words much easier, so I guess I'm happy about that. Okay, so this should have been here. And now I can say belt is, move that there, nudge, Not yet. Now, flag moved to the right. And I didn't push that up high enough. So, wait. Nah, oops. This flag is not quite in the right spot, but the rest of it was correct. So, I needed either flag's belt to be one lower or the other belts to be one higher. And flag's belt can't be one lower, so I need the other belts to be one higher. So I need down and right, not there. Okay. So I need down and right. I can't face a downward one right there. I could face a downward one right there by being clever and temporarily using nudge. So I want to move both of these upwards without changing their facing. That is the miracle of nudge. Nudge is like move, but it doesn't change the facing of the object. I need to get the word push out of here first. And I just want to nudge things for one turn where they are right now. Okay. Then I want belts to be push again. So I've got those two belts facing the correct direction. Then I need to go get one more piece of belt, which is going to be facing to the right. Oops. Facing to the right, directly below the word flag. Man, belt. Belt is always my nemesis, and I think I need to get rid of the word push here. Belt is. Let's get nudge over here. Alright, hopefully I've done this correctly. I needed to go up one more. So that's too high. Okay, so now I do this. And somehow I didn't get all of that high enough. Alright, so I need to wait one more turn. There we go. Flag is win. Pipe is shut. Okay. I did it. Oh, man. Belt to shift. I'm not good at belt to shift. Nudge. I think I completely understand the implications of. But man, that did not go over well with me as a tutorial puzzle. But I think that one's probably on me rather than being on the puzzle itself. That's my guess. Alright, let's hope the next one is better. Shiny ladder. Let's see what we have here. Nudge left and right. Robot is push, robot is weak. Has Baba. Text. Baba is Baba. Baba's not push. Baba's you. Baba's not weak. Robot is robot. Cloud is stop. Flag is win. Baba on dust is fall down. Robot on dust is fall down. So it looks like I need to somehow be nudged left and right repeatedly as I move upwards, perhaps. So can I arrange to have things nudged left and right? And there's a has. Robot is weak. Robot is push. Text. What would I need text for? And robot could has something. So, here is first off what I see. I see if I had something like this, I see a way to create a mechanism. So let's illustrate said mechanism. Let's imagine that's all I need for now. Did I put these in the wrong order? I think I did. So what if I did this? Okay, so robot is nudge left, robot is nudge right. Robot is nudge left and right. So now I can wait, and this will just change things. Great. So what can I do with that? Like, I had the idea that I wanted Baba to be nudged left and right as he was doing this, and so can I say Baba is at the same time? The word Baba and the word robot, I think, would have to be in the same location to set that up. And I think that is possible. Because I could have a robot die by getting crushed by the word robot and say robot has Baba and Baba is text and something along those lines. Or robot is text, that would change the other robots. If I said Baba is text and robot has Baba, but then I need to break up Baba as text? Is there another way to get the word Baba and robot in the same spot? Could Baba be nudged to the right and robot be nudged to the left? And yeah, maybe. I think I might be able to put both pieces of text in the same spot, but then I wouldn't be using has and weak. So if I'm not sure if there's a way to do that, let's think about more has weak ways to get Baba and robot on the same spot. And I have an extra robot. I can't say robot is you. And I can't say robot is robot, and I can't say Baba is Baba. Okay. But I can't say robot has Baba. But if I said Baba is text, it would change both of them. I can't say Baba has Baba. If I had a second Baba, oh, come on, Brian, you could do this. Actually, I need the robot to be nudge and nudge in order to keep the mechanism going. But then I also need Baba to be nudge and nudge. So how can I do this? You'll just push the word Baba. Let's do a silly thing just to demonstrate something. Oh, robot's not currently weak, though. I could change that. Don't mind me. I'm just pushing some words past you. They are nothing to be concerned about. Okay, robot's weak. But I didn't say robot has Baba, and also I don't have room to say robot has Baba. So I would have had to do that earlier. Okay, I could reset this all up. So robot is pushing weak. I would need to set up robots in a spot So let's maybe go ahead and do that now. There's robot number 1. There's robot number 2. Then I want to take robot is weak. And I want to make robot has Baba. Let's not have the robots be weak while I'm trying to move a bunch of text around through robots. And then I guess we'll crush them with the word is. Okay, so there's another Baba. So now I've got 2 Babas. My robots don't need to be weak anymore. And so what am I going to do with 2 Babas? I want one of them to become text, but I don't know that I can do that. Because if I say Baba is text... Also, this is kind of awkward. Let's do this. Sure. That's fine. Robots quit being weak. I can't say Baba is text because Baba is Baba. Right. Okay, so then in that case, I do think... I'm not sure what the word text is for. I can't say robot is text. I can't say Baba is text. Has text. There we go. I can say has text. And so... let's just quickly verify that robot has text works the way I believe it does. It does. Okay. So if you have text and you get destroyed, you leave the text of your own object behind. So I could have said Baba has text to get another word Baba somewhere. But Baba can't be destroyed because nothing destroys him. So I just want to destroy a word robot on the word Baba. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. But first I need to push all of the robots. All the other robots? I think so. Actually, I'm not sure if I need to do this first or not, but let's just go ahead and do it. We know how to set this up. So we'll have 2 robots facing one another. Then I need to say robot has text. And then, don't be weak yet. Robot has text, and then crush a robot with the word Baba. And there's my robot Baba. Great. Now I want to have that no longer be weak. And now we want to be... with robot is nudge nudge, or whatever. And the nudges need to be facing away from one another, like so. But I don't want robot is nudge nudge. I want robot Baba is nudge nudge. So here's robot Baba. And this is going to get weird. Right. I need to dodge out of the way. Okay. So Baba is doing his little dance. And so if I move up at the right moment, that's going to move me that way. So now I want to move up now? Yes. Look at that. That's cute. All right. That was cute. That one was actually pretty fun. I like that. Sun Boulevard. Look at all the suns. So bright. The yellow in this game is too bright. The dust is a little bit noisy, but they've been good at using dust in kind of limited ways so that it doesn't kind of jump off the screen all that much. Those are, I think, my only critical critiques of the visuals in this game. It's kind of like color contrast and brightness. Okay. Have I had a mouse at the top of the screen the entire time? I apologize. Bird is you. Many words to work with robots and moving and nudging and pushing and a rocket. There's a fall to the right over here, which presumably is needed to get through all the dust. Cloud is stop. UFO is win. Text is float. Rocket is rocket. Rocket is defeat. Robot is robot. Robot is defeat. Sun is defeat. Dust is sink. Okay, so bird needs to get through here, fall through all the dust, so that kind of seems to imply that bird is fall right is going to be spelled, but also bird is you is up there. Bird is you is kind of trapped at the top. I don't see duplication. Oh, make. I do see duplication. All right, so I could make a bunch of stuff, which then destroys all of the dust by sinking it, and then the bird could walk over there. Maybe. So if the rocket got pushed here and nudged over here, and then set up to fall, and then got set to move, he would bounce off the left wall because he would have been facing left from the previous nudge? No. Actually, I guess I'd want the rocket to be, well, if he's facing left or right, in any case, he could be facing right, but then how would he get back up here? Also, why is there a word robot? I can't say... Why is there a word robot? The rocket could make robot and cause robots to appear. So if the rocket got to here, then the rocket could make robots. One of the robots he made started here. Then the robot could be fall or move. The rocket would be facing this way, and I think rockets make things in the same facing direction. Or makes things in the same facing direction. So the robot would be facing this way, and the robot could move and destroy all the stuff. And then I could get rid of all the rules for both of them and then just walk over there and win. I think that sounds plausible. So I wanted rocket as push to start things off. That's a bad way to get the word push down here. Okay, rocket is push. I want... Ooh. Nudge isn't going to change the facing. I need this rocket to be facing left or right. But I also need to push it down. So that's not going to quite work. So maybe I need to use some robots. Maybe I need to have the rocket make robots and the robot make rockets. Something, something. Let's witness the facing direction of the newly constructed robots when I do this. It only makes a single one on top. I was thinking about more. This is make. The robot is facing to the right, so it is still the same facing direction. Yes, the robot's definitely facing to the right. Okay. So now I remember how make works. Great. So, if I had a rocket pushed down to here, it could be facing downwards. I could nudge it to the left. It could move downwards to here. But then it would make a robot, and the robot would be facing downwards. But the robot could fall to the right. If something falls to the right, does that change its facing direction? Let's witness it with the rocket. The rocket's currently facing downwards. And it's still facing downwards, so fall does not change directionality either. Okay. So the rocket would still be facing downwards here, which means the robot that it made would be facing downwards, which means if the robot moved or if the rocket moved, they could be facing upwards over here and then fall through. But I'm still not actually making any of them to sink into here. Oh, but I could nudge left. Got it. Nudging left. And rocket is nudge left. Does change the direction, right? No, nudge doesn't change the direction. That's the whole point of nudge, right? However, if the rocket nudge to the left, still facing downwards, had made a robot that was also facing downwards, and then the rocket was push, and the robot got nudged, the robot would push the rocket to the left. The act of being pushed to the left would change the orientation of the rocket and solve my problem. I think. Because then I'd have a rocket that had gotten down here, now is facing left and right. And then... what? I don't have a way to nudge it upwards. But I thought facing it left and right somehow was going to solve things. That's when I was thinking that make was like more. So I still haven't completely solved it. Alright, but let's just witness that because the act of going through the motions may help me discover the bits that I'm still missing. Okay, so. Rocket is push. We're going to push the rocket, oops, into its starting position. There we go. Then I'm going to nudge it to the left. I'm going to run out of space in here. So let's do that. So the rocket has been nudged. Then I guess I could just say rocket is move. We don't need to use fall yet. Once we use fall, we'll be kind of like trapped against the bottom. So we don't want to do that unnecessarily. So rocket can move down there. That's great. Then my next trick is... at this point, do I want it to fall to the right? I think this is the moment now where I do need to commit to falling to the right. So let's say rocket is fall right. I could still get the word rocket back out, and something else will be fall at some point in the future. So now I need the rocket to make a robot. So now we're going to have a downward-facing robot in the same location. Then I need the rocket to nudge to the left, I think. So there is our rocket, facing one thing to the left. Then I need the rocket to be push, while the robot nudges one square to the left. Are you following all this? There's going to be a quiz. And the act of the robot nudging to the left will reorient the rocket left-right. So the robot's still facing downwards. The rocket is now facing leftwards. And so now I want the rocket to move, because I like to move it. So let's say rocket is move. Do I want robot to be push? I feel like I still want the robot oriented up-down for reasons. I'm actually uncertain about this bit. Let's just move the rocket for now. And then I'm going to need to break this up when the rocket's probably in the right column. So now I've got a rocket right there. How would I get the rocket upward at this point? That's the real question. I can fall to the right, I can nudge to the left. don't know how to get something upwards. Also, let's keep in mind, I didn't even think about this. Like, it could have been... Oh, no, I can't be pushing these things on my own right because they're defeat. Well, I mean, I could push them if they're a push. That could be interesting. But I won't be able to get underneath these guys to push them upwards. The robot's still facing up-down, but he's no longer in the column where I would have needed him. So I should have... Nah, I think this idea just doesn't quite work. Or could I have moved... I could have moved a robot and then made another robot. Yeah, that's actually... Okay. I'm not sure that we're there, and we're kind of running out of time on this puzzle, but when I was at this point right here, they're both still facing downwards. Now, if I had said, robot is move for one turn, then had the rocket make a second robot, which would also be facing up-down, leave that one robot... Oh, but when I tried to nudge it to the left... No, the nudge won't change its orientation. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay. So then I want to nudge the rocket to the... So then I want to do the exact same steps I did before, but now we're going to have an up-down robot who will maybe... Actually, is he going to save the day? I'm not sure that he's going to save the day. Why don't I just want the robot to fall to the right? Because I want him to... if he fell to the right, he would still be facing up-down. I need him facing left-right somehow. So let's nudge the rocket to the left. Let's make the rocket become push. And then have the robot get nudged to the left like I did before. And so now... if the rocket started moving... that's not move. Here's move. And then stopped moving here. And then the robot started moving. So the robot's like moving through the rockets. If the rocket's push, that's just going to prevent the robot from moving. So that's not going to... Look at the robots dance. They're good dancers. Good job, robots. Yeah, it's just going to do stuff like that. Nudging to the left doesn't reorient. Robot is fall wouldn't help me either. How do I get guys to move into the dust to sink the dust? The only way to change their orientation to left-right is to have them be pushed. And there's nothing in there to push them. I still have not worked with this. Robot is fall right, so let's actually try that for a moment. Okay, so robot's way over there. Oh, he looked like he faced to the left. Wait a minute. Oh no, I guess that's his downward facing motion. I just want to verify this. Robot, what way are you facing? You look like you're facing left to me. And if you are, I want to understand how that happened. Oh no, you're facing up down. Okay. Okay, so robot is fall. And then, let's get the word robot back. If I said robot is to move, he would just keep moving up and down, which is fine, alright. So these guys are doing their thing. I note also... Oh... When the robot fell to the right, he ended up over there now, too. That still doesn't help me, does it? Still not sure that helps me. Yeah, okay. I'm not getting this one today, it appears. I feel like I'm getting close, but I've just kind of run out of time. It's also possibly interesting... Oh. I never tried to get anybody to walk over here. And something. I'm not sure that there would have ever been a way. No. If I had an up-down robot that was here and then fell to the right and then moved up-down... Yeah, there might be a way to drop them from the ceiling by moving them through the suns. That actually might be the key. I'll have to think about it. Alright, in any case, I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Baba Is You. For now, bye-bye.